It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
And welcome to It's Bourbon Night at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those things are both true.
Those are both true. Yeah, we are having a cocktail.
That is true.
To start with, oddly.
So I have a friend. Her name is Cindy.
You have a friend?
Well, outside of you, it's true. I do have one friend. Actually, I have several, but this particular friend is, I would call her a female bourbon mentor. She's, a local friend, and she has let both of us try a very few really nice select. I don't know what I'm saying. Like a ton of
bourbon.
Really nice bourbon from, some vintagey stuff.
So if you saw on our Instagram story when we posted the Booker's 25th next to the Booker's 30th.
And the Hirsch.
And the Hirsch 16 year.
And all those Taylors.
That was because
that
of
was
her.
all my friend Cindy.
Yeah.
So she has bestowed upon me her lovely old-fashioned recipe, and I'm usually not an old-fashioned type of girl. I have to say, I'd rather just drink it straight. But she makes her own simple syrup, which is easy, equal parts sugar and water. You boil the water, put the sugar in, it dissolves. At that point, she steeps 2 bags of, if you go to Kroger, it's private selection orange spiced black tea.
Not everyone has Kroger, but that's
right?
okay.
Well, orange spiced black tea or any black tea I'm sure would be fine. Steeps it in there for like 20 minutes so that the simple syrup is infused with tea, and then uses that with, she uses a cherry bitters. I use tiki bitters in this, and 2 ounces of Wild Turkey 101 rye and a Luxardo cherry. Half an ounce of that simple syrup.
We'll do a episode of
delicious.
Drink More Bourbon Cocktails so you can see how to make it and have the recipe and all that.
So I usually don't like old fashions because they get so orangey and like really cherry and sweet. But I think it's the tea note that makes this like earthy and nice.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm really liking it. So.
And we're having it in
look.
our It's Bourbon Night rocks glasses, which is still completely fine for a neat pour or a cocktail such as this.
Yes.
Available at whiskyambitions.com. Brought to you by whiskyambitions.com. There we go.
Every time.
So we're going to open some things. We've got some samples. We're kind of tailoring this around a couple of patrons and live chat people and friends that are now in town doing some Bourbon Trail stuff. So that's Joseph Brazeau and Todd Couper will be coming down our way as well.
That's true.
So we've got a couple things. There's that bug. Did I get it?
No.
I don't know.
You did not get it.
So yeah, we're trying some stuff that was graciously given to us from them, and we're also going to do some James E. Pepper because we went to that distillery yesterday. Again, if you watched our story,
there it was on me. It was. Oh no!
It was a mosquito.
Blech. Oh no! It bit me.
Now you're going to turn into a mosquito.
Ugh.
By the way, pinned a comment down here for timestamps if you want to skip around to things.
Unless you want to see me get bit by a mosquito.
Yeah, if you don't want to see Sarah get eaten by mosquitoes, then you can just hit those timestamps and jump around. Jump around, jump up, and get down.
That's right. Thank you, Ricky, for the compliment. That is very sweet and makes me feel great. So.
Oh, there you
go. Okay. So, what shall we do first? We're drinking our cocktail. Should we open our presents? Or whatever we're doing?
Open our presents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sample shout out. And then also what's new. So, we have this new Booker's here, which is a 2016-01.
That's from a while ago.
Yes, it is.
That's 3 years old.
From Joseph Brazeau. So, thank you,
Thank you, Joseph
for
Brazeau.
this lovely.
He gave us an early wedding present while he was down here. Isn't that thoughtful?
Yeah.
It was that Booker's, and he also gave us a serving platter, which everyone needs one of those.
They sure do.
We're
gonna use
we're
that.
very thankful. We're hanging out with him and Todd Couper tomorrow night, which is kind of the theme for this episode.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And with Joseph Brazeau.
Yeah, we toured James E. Pepper, which I think you're wearing their shirt, right?
Hey, look, I'm wearing this shirt. It's hard to see, so they do a really light, what is called hand. Really light hand. And this is also like a charcoal gray print. Yeah, on this black shirt.
Like
so it's kind of tough to see, but I don't know if you can see it. It says 1776. I'll just move around until you can see it.
There you go. So we went to James E. Pepper, which is in Lexington, Kentucky. and took their tour. It was my first time. I think you had a quasi tour.
No, I took the full tour, but it was like the first month that they opened.
Oh, okay.
And so they didn't quite have everything open for the viewing. So
Yeah.
we got to do more stuff this time than my first time.
Don't want to ruin it because eventually we'll want to do kind of an episode about a lot of different distilleries, in our Know Your
Sure.
Distillery series. So we'll talk about them. But man, I just didn't realize how much James E. Pepper, the person, tied into some other well-known people. We'll just leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that.
Leave it at that.
You should take the tour though if you're in Lexington. Where the distillery is located is a great area for like shopping and
It's actually
eating and
called the
drinking.
Distillery District.
Very fun place to be.
So you get the Glencairn,
You get to keep it.
and you get to keep it, which is it's etched here with their logo.
Which, to be fair, I think is actually a really good deal because the tour costs $20. Okay. But how much do Glencairns cost on their own? $15? $18?
I mean, non-logoed ones.
Non-logo Glencairns are
cost-
expensive on
cost
their own.
that, yeah.
Right? And then you also get a tasting of 4 of their whiskeys, most of which are rye, and you get a bourbon truffle, and you get to keep the glass. I mean, basically, you paid for all your things. Like,
We got to drink straight from the barrel,
which
The-
is really
the-
cool.
The
Yeah,
rye,
They've
Their
straight out of the barrel.
3-year rye, which was 116 proof, I think, straight from the whiskey thief into your glass, and yeah, the truffles and everything else. And
I feel like you get what you pay for.
totally. And then afterwards, you can sample some of this, which was also a really good deal. We got 3 different expressions, 3 different proofs of this half-ounce pours for like $10.
I think it was 15.
Was it 15?
I think they were $5 each.
Oh, okay. Still really good.
But this is like their 10-year-old fancy stuff. And it's
Yeah.
like if you can only get it in the gift shop. If
Mm-hmm.
you're going to buy it at roughly $100 a bottle, $5 for a pour to make sure that you want to get that
Yeah.
is really good.
So that price has gone up. The thing
It
that
used to be.
that we're going to be trying tonight, which is already open, I got for like 75 or 80. So I was a little surprised when they said that'll be.
Well, they have had some recent acclaim.
They have.
Their Old Pepper, I think it was they did a limited release rye.
Yes.
Won like best rye in the world or something like that last
Yeah.
year. It sold out in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We did not get a bottle.
We did not. So here's the thing about this. It's MGP. They're very transparent. This is Indiana MGP for the time being. They are making their own distillate now. Next year, 2020, is when you'll first start seeing it on shelves. So their 3-year rye, the 3-year bourbon.
Yep.
This, if I understood right, once this is gone, they will not have another one of these until 2027, and it'll be their juice.
Which makes sense because the distillery opened in 2017, at which point I can assume they stopped making these or something. They started aging their own for this 10-year.
Yeah.
So once what they actually have right now that was sourced runs out, they won't have any more until their 10-year comes of age.
I mean, they could still continue every year to buy 10-year barrels
True,
from MGP.
But you've seen like MGP is kind of cutting some people off.
Right.
Like they're like,
Yeah.
nope, this is mine now.
Right.
Because everybody wants it.
Right.
So they gotta start. Anyways, so yeah, if you're in town and you're interested, you should try it at the bar. And if you like it, get yourself a bottle. They have more than one proof, so
we got
do a little sampling.
The highest proof, shocker, but it's actually the one that we like the best of the 3. It's 116.2 proof. Yeah. So.
Thank you, Carl Ivy, for being our moderator
Hey,
and being
Carl.
in chat, chatting people up. We love it.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, is that it? Is that all our stuff?
Yeah, it's kind of a light week.
I think it just feels that way because the last time we did it, it was like several weeks built up, and
Yeah.
now I just feel.
Yeah.
But you know what? Yes, ready to go.
I mean, I think that's
James
it. I think that's
Wolverton
it.
is totally right. Get pizza next door.
All right, Goodfellas.
The best pizza places in town is right next door, and it's actually
Absolutely.
in a building that's part of the old distillery, and they still have some of the architecture.
Like the grain hopper is above there. You can actually eat inside the old smokestack. You know.
They basically opened it up and put a booth in there,
Yeah.
so you can look up and see what used to be the old.
Very cool. Very cool. A lot of history in that tour that we
A
took.
lot of history, and it was really
Yeah.
interesting. Actually, apparently, the very first old fashioned came from James E. Pepper. He went to some bar.
The Pendennis Club, I believe, in Louisville.
Yeah, I think that's right. And
Yeah.
said, which I think the brown also claims it. I know they claim the hot brown, I think they may also claim the home of the old-fashioned. However, he went in and said, hey, here's my whiskey, make me a cocktail. They made an old-fashioned, and he used to hang out in New York all the time. So he went back to New York, partied with all his friends, had them make old-fashions. Everyone loved it at the Waldorf Astoria.
And it makes sense because it's an old-fashioned. It's old pepper. Old pepper.
Oh, it does make sense. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
This all ties in. Look what we did. This was not intentional.
Sometimes we get it right. Also, by the way, because I usually talk about the weather, we are currently under a severe thunderstorm warning.
Like, the TV's all switched to that one screen that's like, hide. And then you hear, I went outside to let the dog out, and you hear the, like,
Who let the dog
little
out?
musical thing that they blast over the whole city so that you can hear, like, get in your basement. Are we in our basement right now?
No.
We're not.
No.
This is for you guys. But if we suddenly run,
Yeah. If we hit the deck,
that's why.
then you know
Supposedly there's going to be some hail. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just a rumor.
So kind of going along with the theme, which is completely accidental, talking about things you can get only at the distillery and talking about distilleries. So Joseph Brazeau, he is in Kentucky.
He is in the chat.
He is in the chat.
He
Hey,
pointed
Joseph.
out that James E. Pepper then slipped, fell, and died, and that is true. He slipped on some ice, shattered his leg, passed away 2 days later from his injuries.
Because he was too stubborn to be like, yeah, give me some medical
Which I guess
attention.
he like broke his leg and had internal bleeding and it caused a
guess
blood
so.
clot, and then he
Yeah.
just died. I don't know.
was
He
like,
was
"Nah."
only like 56 or something like that.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'll walk it off.
Nah, I'm good. And this is why you should go to the doctor, gentlemen.
Go to the doctor. There you go.
I'm looking at you.
I go to the doctor.
I go to the
I
doctor.
go to the doctor.
Why isn't Joseph on the show? Monica wants to know. You know what? I don't know.
I suggested that, and Sarah was like, screw that guy.
That is so not true. Oh my gosh. No. Well, he's apparently having a lovely evening smoking cigars at a local cigar bar.
Yeah.
So we're very happy for him to be doing that.
I mean, Joseph, you got 45 minutes.
Can you get here in 45 minutes?
Text us.
Text me, I'll
and
send you the address.
We'll give you the address, and you can come on over.
Well, I don't know how much he's been drinking, so.
That's true.
Or
Uber.
you can Uber over.
Uber. Please drink responsibly. Make good decisions. But this is from the man himself, Joseph Brazeau. This is Elijah Craig Barrel Select. It's a 125 proof grenade, is what it's
That's what they call
affectionately
it.
known as. So you take it off and you throw it.
You don't throw that.
Don't throw it. Throw it down your gullet. That's what you do.
Okay. It does look, I mean, it's a little barrel, but.
Screw top. Little 375. And this is, from my knowledge, only available at the distillery.
That's also what I have found to be true. I'm having trouble with my
But-
words today.
That also found what
Yes.
I to be
Me,
true.
Sarah.
Yes.
Me, thirsty.
Fire bad. Unless it's fire water. Fire water good.
Good.
Yeah, you know.
I haven't seen one outside of the distillery.
But you know, I've heard that. I heard that about the Evan Williams 12-year. Besides, like over in Japan, it's not available anywhere except at the distillery. And then in Bardstown at a liquor
saw
store,
it?
I saw it for sale.
I heard that about Wild Turkey 101 Rye. You can't get it anywhere but the distillery.
Oh,
And
I've
then
seen it
I
in several
walked
places.
into a tiny store and was like, hey, look, there's that. I just, maybe a lot of people don't carry it because it's not something.
Well, yeah, it is.
I don't think it's one of their more popular things. That's actually what's in this old fashioned, and it's excellent. I think Wild Turkey 101 Rye makes a great old fashioned. So yeah, you should try that.
Woo, that nose.
Woo, that nose.
Or maybe it's the glass.
Oh man. Oh, I got too far.
Woo.
Well, I've been doing that a lot lately.
It smells kind of funky.
It is a little funky.
Yeah.
It's super like cherry chocolatey.
Yeah. But there, yeah, if you, it's also 125 proof, so if you breathe too deeply, it is a lot. It is a lot going on.
Checking my phone, making sure Joseph didn't text. What's
All
your
right.
address?
Yeah, right.
The house is in no shape. Oh, that's nice.
Wow. Wow. I mean, it's not quite an Elijah Craig barrel proof, but
Not quite, but this looks so fun.
yeah.
You know what types of lovely Christmas gifts? Look at this. This fits right in a little stocking.
Yeah. I can't
It's a
remember
great souvenir.
the price. I want to say it's around 50.
Is it really?
Maybe. I don't know.
$50 for this?
40?
James Wolverton's in the chat.
30?
He can tell us. I thought it was like
15?
25. No, I thought these were like
$10?
25. Stop. You don't even know. It's not a yard sale. You don't just keep cutting it down.
Sold. I don't know.
James will tell us.
Some of them
Jose,
fellas.
thank you for joining us as well as a moderator.
Jose.
We got 2 moderators in the chat.
Boom.
Unless I miss Swan or Perry. They are allowed to take the night
It's
off.
pricey. 30.
30.
Okay, so we're getting some 30s. All right.
30, true.
30.
But if you go there and you can't get an Elijah Craig barrel proof and you can't get one anywhere else, I think this is like the closest you're going to get.
Hey.
Never seen a grenade. Greer.
There we go.
I love that name, Greer Crabtree.
That's awesome.
That is just a fantastic name. Cheers
Cheers.
to your parents.
Found a bottle.
Trev,
of
I
the...
did miss you. Oh, I forgot to make him a moderator.
Oh.
Oopsies.
Of Oz whiskey. We're bringing it over for you. Oh,
Ooh.
thank you, Chris. Our Australian friends.
Basically like our Australian fairy godparents.
I talked to you earlier, Trev, before we even went live. That was me, so
It wasn't me.
no.
I was cooking.
So she missed you.
Meal prepping. I did.
Steven Sussman.
Steven.
Met him in Louisville at the Perry's thing.
Perry's thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It says, love you guys. I love having a little bit. Now I can't talk. Love Heaven Hill stuff. Cheers, all. Cheers to you, Steven.
Joseph's gonna come over.
Okay.
One moment, please.
All right. It's work night, Joseph. So can't get too crazy.
Don't mind the mess. I just cooked dinner, so the sink is full. I'm not crazy, right? I'm having a hard time remembering
That's
things
correct.
today.
That is the right. Yes. Oh, it's good. Second taste. Kind of the proof surprise is down. Ooh, really nice hug.
Fairy bourbon parents.
Yeah, that is
lovely.
That is in there.
Richie Z wants to know who wrote the lyrics for the theme song. Was it Chad? Oh, we should make trivia. We should have It's Bourbon Night trivia.
Remember we tried that at the first ever It's Bourbon Night meetup in Nickel City in Austin, and I had to make them easier.
Yeah.
Because people were like, like, okay. Next question.
I don't want to make you guys feel bad. I don't want to feel bad. Like,
Yeah.
How do we get around this?
Yeah, exactly.
Carl and Jose were both there.
They were.
And that's not hating on you guys.
I want to say,
Todd's here. Hi, Todd.
I want to say Tammy? No.
Tammy did get one right.
Tammy did get
She
one
did.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, she won a prize.
And I can't remember who all won.
This is some sturdy stuff.
Hey, Steven Jackson says, I'm here for cowbell. Cheers from the IA
Iowa.
crew.
Iowa bourbon.
Iowa
Mhm.
bourbon.
Yes.
I've heard of that.
You cannot forget the Iowans.
I have a poster that says, sorry, Kentucky. I
Todd
think that's Iowa.
Couper's in the chat now.
Todd Couper.
We will be having dinner tomorrow
Todd Couper.
with him and Joseph.
Todd Couper.
It's going to be fun.
And the Couper Troopers.
The Couper Troopers.
There's your band name, Todd. You're welcome.
See, the thing is that
it's
you're really
Todd
just...
and the Koopa Troopers.
You're really just making Trev Wilson so much more sad.
I'm sorry, Trev. It has to come naturally, and it will. I mean, you know, you're pumped and you're tan right now, so I think I might just start calling you Arnold.
Again, you can't force it.
Because you pump, you up.
No,
you know,
no.
I'm gonna call you Arnold. Hey, Arnold.
Well, are we? Guess we're not done with that yet. I love that.
It's really good. And also, if, you know, you're coming to Kentucky and you want to come back with something that's Kentucky only, I think this is definitely on the list. It's up there.
And it's mostly readily available at the
Yeah.
distillery. I've never seen
not
them.
seen it
I've
there.
never not seen it.
Yeah.
And so you know you can get it. Yeah, it's $30 for the grenade, but like it's a guarantee. And that's like what you would pay for a souvenir t-shirt anyways. Let's be real.
Yeah.
If you went to Myrtle Beach and got one of those like funky spray painted shirts with your name on like purple glitter.
What do they call that? Air rocket.
No.
That's not right.
Airspray?
No, that's hairspray.
No.
Air gun.
Air art.
Help us out here, chat.
Help.
What do you?
And our viewers went way
Yeah.
down. All right, let's get something else. Who pays $30 for a t-shirt? People on vacation, that's who.
Yeah. No, 25.
What's that called? Some airbrush.
Airbrush.
Thank you.
Wow. And
Thank
the hits
you, thank
keep
you.
coming.
Oh, you guys are so much better than us.
Airbrush from the Todd Koopa.
All right, I have too many things going on right now. What's next?
Okay.
Since he just joined, maybe we should do his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Airbrush, yes.
Airbrush.
We really appreciate you guys helping us out there. Pardon me.
So we're going to do some old Pogue. This was a kind gift from Todd Couper and the Couper Troopers.
That's me texting Joseph Brazeau.
That has pertinent information on it. So, in honor of seeing Todd again tomorrow,
I'll just line these up over here.
I'm going to do some of this.
Uh-huh.
Oh, speaking of Todd went on our very first fully official It's Bourbonnight barrel pick.
He did.
And we have now learned that those will be coming in at the end, towards the end of July. So that's what we've been told. That's the first that we've heard of a date. So there you go. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm really glad that...
Our stickers should be coming in soon, though.
That's true.
Sooner than that.
Yeah. I'm really glad we're having this because the other day I was just kind of in the mood for a pour, and I was looking around and I saw this, and I gave it a pour, and I'm like, you know what? There's something really classic tasting about this. You know, I know it is kind of pricey, but I feel like there's just a really classic. I was trying to think of another word, but couldn't. Just a really strong classic bourbon note with it.
Really?
And I enjoy it.
Okay.
I enjoy
Well,
it.
we're getting called out by Jeff Winbush.
What's that?
He says y'all are all over the place tonight. Is it Chad and Sarah or Chaz and Sarah? Inquiring minds want to know. We did have the cocktail with dinner, and then we maybe did an uncorking a little bit ago. So we're on that teetering point, I think.
Mm-hmm. Cheers, Jeff Winbush.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Okay.
Bill Badger says we need a show on birthday bourbon coming out in September. Maybe we should just do like a fall release episode, like all the things that come out, and if we're standing in lines, and just like do a thing like that. We've always talked about that.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about it more exclusively with like pointing out like learning about flippers and who are you and what's your perspective and showing that. Because they do have a perspective. It's just wrong.
Well, yeah, we will be having an episode that we want to do soon that has to do with all types of bourbon drinkers. I'll just say
That has a cherry note. Maybe it's because I just ate that Luxardo cherry, but it really does. Stephen Jackson said, sounds like it's Jaeger bomb time. That is incorrect. That is not true. I will cheers that, but no.
Yes, thank you. Loud. No, it does have a cherry note.
It does.
And it's so different. This was so different when I had
But the nose is pure chocolate.
nothing before it. Putting this after a 125 proof with this being a 91 proof.
I think it holds up.
It does hold up, but it makes it a little less whelming. In the fact that it's a little underwhelming. Because
Compared.
Yes, compared.
I
But
don't think so. I think it's really nice.
second taste is always where it's at.
Oh, I already did that. Joe Green, welcome. Thank you for joining.
Hey, Joe.
Also, I saw Monica's in here. I
Hey,
can't
Monica.
say hi to everyone, but I try to give when I see you. They come back every week.
Pogue means kiss.
We keep feeding them. They keep coming back.
I know. I didn't know Pogue. I mean, Pogue is the family's last name. I didn't know it translated to kiss.
I also didn't know that. In what
That's
language?
interesting. Love.
The love language.
The language
well,
of
there
love.
are 5.
Oh, there are 5. Okay, whatever.
He's like, we're not going down that
We're
path.
not good.
What kind of love language do you speak? I think I'm in
going
acts
there.
of service and what's the other one?
Quality time.
Quality time. That's my 2.
Acts of service and quality time.
Yep, I like those 2 things.
I'm gift giving and gift giving. Just give me gifts. No, I'm kidding.
See, but that's what you have to watch out for, they say. Because, like, you tend to do the ones that you want.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So I spend a lot of time with you and, like, do the dishes, but you're just like, I want presents.
Just give me presents. You don't have to do dishes.
Anyways.
Just buy me things. No, actually, I don't know what mine are. How do we get started talking about this? I said we're not going down that road, and now here we are talking about acts of love.
Yeah, the
Love
5
language?
languages. Yeah.
Oh, God.
This is what they tune in for.
No, it's not.
We're educating them, and because Pogue, meaning kiss.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anywho, wow. No, this is around $100 a bottle. It's really limited. I can't remember. We've toured Pogue as well. I can't remember how many barrels they, pop out a year, but it's not a lot.
Not a ton.
It is limited, and that does add to the price. It's also a very small batch.
So another reason why we should thank Todd Couper again.
Hey, Lauren.
Kilco. / previously known as Lauren. Just letting you both know I got my It's Bourbonnight Glencairns.
Hey.
We have ours too.
Cheers.
I hope you're drinking out of it.
Yeah.
And Golf Whiskey. Love the
Golf
summer
Whiskey.
hours.
We love them too. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I also love the summer hours.
Yeah.
Just threw up in my mouth a little bit, Robert said. He's like, stop talking about love.
True.
Ugh.
True.
Gross. It's actually, just so you know, it's actually something that's really cool to understand about people in general, like people that you work with, because if they like words of affirmation, like, hey, good job,
Words of affirmation.
then you can learn, you can watch them and what they do to other people, and you can learn what they like, and then you can use it to your advantage to get ahead, just so you know. Not saying I do that. I don't do that. It takes a lot of thought. But if you're a manipulator, then there you go.
There you go. Jesse says,
shut up.
I tune in because I know one day that suit of armor is going to move.
God, I hope not. I'll never be able to go to sleep again now.
No.
Well, Joseph should be here soon.
Oh, all right. I love pop-in guests.
Manipulation is key.
Welcome to the set. Have a seat. Just right. First time in. It's gonna be.
Just like, welcome.
It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
It's gonna be cool.
It's gonna be cool.
Don't mind the decor. This is just our home. It's not a set.
I like the Pogue. I really do. I really do. I think it is.
I also really do.
They're considered a craft distillery, I would say. I don't think they're on the Bourbon Trail.
No, they're definitely not on the Bourbon Trail.
They're on the Northern Kentucky B line.
The B line.
They're on the B line.
Which
they
you
are
should do.
Definitely smaller. So that that goes with the price. But their story is really cool. This is a family brand, a lot like Kentucky Owl. How Kentucky Owl was a brand, then it went away, then it came back because of Dixon. Same thing with Pogue. And hey, John.
Just no comment.
That's
but okay.
cool. We'll take it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it much. Yeah, it's several generations. I think it's the fourth and the fifth that are running it right now, and I think they were another casualty of Prohibition, if I'm remembering right. And also there was a fire, but they're back, and they used to make a lot of brands.
It's so funny. People are still asking me about the balloon, and I did take my Apple Watch off because it was distracting. The balloon is still here.
Would you guys want
Oh, and there it went.
There it went.
And it hit the ground. That
we
was
could
it.
do a giveaway, and we could send that balloon to someone if someone would be
Who
interested.
would want that balloon?
Hey, it's part of history.
It is part of history. It's the world's longest lasting balloon.
Yeah.
Paul says, I'm a new follower. What's a beeline? So the beeline is kind of like, so you have the Bourbon Trail, and then Louisville does what's called an urban bourbon trail, which is sort of like more craft distilleries and bars and restaurants.
Bars, yeah.
But it's really mostly around Louisville. Mm-hmm. So Northern Kentucky, which is right outside of Cincinnati, they started doing their own thing called the Bee Line. So it's basically like the bourbon line. And there's a ton of great stuff up in Covington, Newport, Cincinnati.
The northern gateway to the Bourbon Trail is what they say. So if you're coming Chicago up there, down south, you could start up in Northern Kentucky and work your way down, and you would start with the Beeline.
Right. And so the Cincinnati airport is actually in Covington, Kentucky, not Cincinnati.
It's very weird.
Which doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
And so all that stuff is right around there. So it's basically like the doormat of bourbon country if you're flying into that, which is a major airport.
The doormat.
The doormat.
Yeah.
The welcome mat. Welcome wagon. I don't know. Welcome. Terry.
Hey, Terry.
Thank you.
I don't have it. I'll do my old-fashioned. Ooh, the rocks glasses have a nice cowbell. Cheers.
They do.
They really do. Oh.
Anyways, so they have really great restaurants and bars. Old Kentucky Bourbon Bar, also known as OKBB, is probably one of my favorite bourbon
Jeff
bars.
doesn't want our daggone dead balloon.
No, no one does.
But Trev wants it.
Well, he'll be our dead balloon guy.
That's your nickname, Trev. You're dead balloon.
Something about clown. I don't know. Balloons. I'm not sure.
You're Pennywise. Because the balloons. He holds balloons.
Yeah.
Pennywise.
That's not a nickname that anyone wants. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'm back on the Elijah Craig grenade right now.
Oh, okay.
Well, I just for the cowbell. Cheers.
Yes. We're going to switch to something else that the soon-to-be-here Joseph Brazeau sent us, which is Tugi's
Invitation?
Invitation, thank you.
Um,
I was like, I think it's invention. Nope, words do not spell that. Which is a 2016 03?
I don't know.
I want to say.
I don't go that far back in my Booker's knowledge of
Can't
names.
remember.
I need to learn that though. It's
looked
like
it-
eras of history,
I looked
right?
it up the other day.
The Triassic period.
And yeah. And now
Anna's answer.
No, I can't remember. Yeah, Anna's answer. There you go.
Leanne Matthews says,
Hey.
can't wait to hang out this year. Well, we can't wait to hang out.
Same.
Thank you.
Cheers to you.
We love hanging out. So much so that we're about to do it right now. Peter asks that we will road trip to Isle, Scotland, please. I don't know if we can get there by road.
But
We
yeah.
contemplated going there on our honeymoon, but then I was like, Chad, if we go there on our honeymoon, all we're going to do is film and network. We're just going to be talking to people about whiskey and filming stuff, and it's not going to be a real honeymoon. It's just going to be a work trip.
Yeah.
So we decided against it.
True.
But one day.
One day.
It's on the bucket list.
Yeah.
Which, with how generous our patrons are, maybe we can happen sooner rather than later. Who knows?
There you go. Oh man.
Oh, man.
This is a good Booker's.
It smells amazing.
Yes, it
The
does.
chaz is loose.
The nickname is just Trev. Oh well, okay. All right, Trev. Trev it is, Trev.
Well, they can come up with it, too. In
Yeah.
the chat. Mm-hmm. That is good. It's got a little more char.
Richie's having a kitchen table for the first time. Yeah, having a Chad favorite for the first time. Your favorite as well.
What's it?
Kitchen table. Yep.
Is it my favorite, though? Did I blind it against Sip a While and I picked it?
Yeah.
I did?
Maybe.
Maybe. I need to do that again. Where can I get that hat, Chad? Says John. This hat is from the Bourbon Review. They have a merchandise site. I think it's called gobourbon.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, gobourbon.com. Tell them we sent you in the notes. I don't know. There's no notes. But, yeah. Everybody asked Chad about
they
this
should
hat.
know.
Guess where he got it?
Hey,
It was
Swan
a
just
gift
woke up.
from me. Oh, hi, Swan.
Yeah, 2016-03 Todd Couper. So that's right. Yeah, no, it's good. And I brought up the 1901 and 02 in case we want to get into them and see what's what and how they've opened up. I don't know.
So someone had asked if we'd ever had a smoked old-fashioned. I have.
Yeah.
I've never made one. You can make them. You get the smoky machine, you put the wood chips in.
Oh.
I'm not supposed to say?
We're going to do
Fine, I'm not allowed to talk
We're going to do an
about it.
episode about it. Got to keep that content. Oh, content. Good content.
I should just not talk. Apparently, I'm not allowed to
Greg
show or
T.S.
say.
Hey there, guys. I'm going to have a pour of Stag Jr.
Hope you enjoy
Wow.
it.
We salute your Stag Jr. there. Thank you for that super chat. Yes, Swanee. Swanee is here. Yes, indeed.
This is nice.
Yeah.
The nose. I think I like the nose
Stings
more.
the nostrils.
Does it?
But yeah, talking about that smoked old
that's
fashioned. Isn't that kind of like the Mastodon at OBC Kitchen?
I don't know if that they make it anymore. Okay, so it's not on the menu, but if you go to OBC Kitchen,
They said they would.
they said that they would make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Maybe that's just for me.
maybe it's just for you. It's pretty good. It's like basically a heavy metal old fashioned. I don't know how else to explain
I
it.
mean, that's why it's called the
The
Mastodon.
Mastodon, right?
Yeah.
Mastodon.
So Todd Couper says if you're in Louisville, Haymarket makes a fantastic smoked old fashioned. I don't
They
think
make some
I've
delicious drinks.
I've had their old fashioned. But
BRB.
that is a great whiskey bar. Q dog barking. Yeah. Great whiskey bar, the Haymarket there in Louisville. It's kind of a dive bar. They have arcade games and that type of stuff too, and just a lot of vintage whiskey, a lot of like Heaven Hill pre-fire, and it's pretty good prices on their pours. And we are getting ready to widen the camera so we can have a guest in here. And let's see. Should we put him in the middle or the side? Let's do the side. How about it? So we'll just move over here and add a seat. What's happening? So you come back so they're not just staring at nothingness. And
All right, I'm here.
I will.
I've just brought some more glasses, that's all.
Yeah. Let's do.
All right, so what can we do while Chad's gone? What kind of trouble can we get into? Yes, Joseph.
Everybody has to drink because he got up.
He got up, so everyone has to drink. I'm just gonna mosey on over
Scoot
this
a
way.
little bit to the side.
All right. What could I have that Chad wouldn't like? Not that he wouldn't like it. He wouldn't like it if I had it. What do you guys think? I don't know. Everything that's up here right now isn't as special. It's not the special Chad gets mad juice.
It's very well lit in here.
Oh, it's about ready to get more lit.
It's about to get lit.
Lit AF.
What do you guys think? Pappy? Oh, it's not up here. He would not like that. Or if there was some,
Okay. You can go in.
antique collection. Oh, I gotta scoot more? Okay. Impromptu
Scooting.
shift.
Okay.
I've just screwed up the whole thing.
No.
No, all good.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Join us.
All right. Please welcome to the show, Joseph Brazeau.
See, you can see yourself in there.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Just in time, because we're gonna do Drink Me.
Oh, yay.
Yay! Drink Me.
It is marvelous.
You smell like cigars.
I
says-
I ate
it
a
says
mint,
drink.
though. I ate a mint.
Oh, okay, good.
So I've come to drive down the viewership.
Oh, well, it just went up, so
Hopefully it'll stay that way.
Absolutely.
welcome. Thank you for being a guest.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely.
Marvelous.
Yeah.
How could we not? The show brought to you by Brazeau Orthodontics.
There we go, yay.
Monica says. Spot on, Monica. Tell us about Brazeau Orthodontics. Oh, man. Okay. So,
Yes.
Drink Me.
Drink me.
So,
Drink me.
Drink me.
do we want to talk about Drink Me before we drink me?
No, I think
Or-
we should just
no,
drink
we should
me.
just drink me.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I can't remember if you grow or shrink. with Drink me.
I think it's like Drink Me is shrink and Eat Me is grow
Me
or
is
something.
one of
Alice
those
in
two,
Wonderland,
yeah.
As soon as I saw it, that's what I thought of, so.
Definitely.
Your dog is very friendly.
She's very sweet.
She is.
Hope you like dogs. I should have told you
I've
that.
Must
not
love
one
dogs.
myself.
Yeah, she's a sweet girl.
Okay.
She likes strangers, which is like odd for a dog, but
Surprisingly, I've had this before.
oh well, it did come from you.
Yeah.
So I mean, not like from you,
I
but
created it too.
he's the creator.
Ooh, that is a.
Oh, that's nice.
That's an. Yeah, that's a kind of a.
Ooh, look how pretty it is.
Caramel bombish.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh,
like
see,
creme
I told you, I've
brulee.
started doing this.
Oh, it is?
Oh yeah.
It is like creme brulee.
Yeah.
That like which we had last night.
We did.
Hey, Brent Chappelle. Cheers to you. Would you like?
Cheers, Brent.
There we go. Thank you for that.
Oh, Swan loves Zoe. Yeah, she's
Zoe's
pretty
a good
sweet
dog,
on him
yeah.
too, so don't feel so special.
She seems to like me a lot.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna drink me.
That's really
I just
good.
had a peppermint when I left Jake's.
So that's gonna throw off your whole like.
Yeah, it still tastes really good.
Jake's is a local cigar bar,
It is.
and they have a lot of
And
bourbon.
and bourbon bar, yeah.
Yeah.
Perry said, "Yeah, you gotta go to Jake's." So I went to Jake's.
Did you have fun?
I did.
Cool.
It wasn't busy.
No.
I just,
yeah, on a
uh,
Sunday night they wouldn't really.
Yeah.
I just.
That's good.
I was working on a sip a while, which I hadn't had.
Oh, Booker's
It's
Super
really
Wild.
good.
You
I
liked
got,
it?
I gotta
Yeah,
find one
Good.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, Brent is drinking Bullet Cast Strength. That is an interesting
How
one.
do you read that from all the way over here? Oh, Brent.
There we go.
Cheers.
Which
I don't know.
if that's still a Kentucky only or not. I don't know when it first came out. It was a
was.
Kentucky only, around $50, 119 proof if I'm remembering right, for the bullet cast
I
strength.
don't remember that.
Yep, I think so.
But Sip a While is. That's why I asked you, did I blind Kitchen Table against Sip a While? Because you said Kitchen Table is my favorite. I'm like, but bug.
Yeah,
How'd they? I went out on the patio earlier and
yeah, that must have been it.
I wanted to look at the storm. It's a bad idea.
Yeah, I got hit hard as I pulled into Jake's.
Oh no.
I had to sit in the car for like 5 minutes and wait for it to ease up.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Glad to see you out during this severe storm watch.
Yeah. Oh, it was beautiful until then.
Yeah, come to Kentucky,
Figured
get
it was-
extreme weather.
Figured it was me.
What happens? Wait 5 minutes, it'll change.
All right,
Growing
so
up in Michigan, we say the same
Same
thing.
thing.
so tell us about Drink Me. What are we drinking?
We are drinking 60% of the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof B518 and 40% of an Elijah Craig 12-year-old from 1979.
1970.
Or I'm
What?
sorry, I'm sorry, 97.
Okay, a little dyslexic.
I was
moment.
like-
That's right.
What?
1997,
okay.
which means it's probably one of the first post-fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be right
Yeah.
around post fire time.
Mm-hmm.
It was
yeah.
96, right?
It
95?
was.
Fire.
It was
96.
96.
Who can Google?
It's 96. Yeah. So probably it would have still been their distillate if it came from warehouse that didn't burn down.
Maybe.
If not, they may have borrowed it from someone else.
Right. Yeah.
Potentially.
Because then everybody pitched in
Right.
to
Yeah.
help get them back on their
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian says he's having some Sip a While right now and loves it.
Ah, there
feet. It
you
is
go.
really good.
Yeah.
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 I've still got 2 open spots in my suitcase for getting home, so
I would
maybe
look
that
for that
would be
one.
one of them.
Yeah, that is one of my favorite bookers. Like,
Yeah, it
if I had
really
to
is.
name a top 2, it would be Kitchen Table, and that one I just don't know what order they would be in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's without me comparing. Like, I should pick a favorite from every year that we can possibly get, and then blind those against each other. And that's
think we've
the
only been-
ultimate bookers.
Yeah. We've only been doing it since 17.
Yeah, so we haven't even been doing it that long
Yeah.
with the bookers. So, I mean, there's so many
I've
more.
only had 4, and so far that one's my favorite.
We made a trip
There
to
you go.
Justin's House of
Well,
Bourbon.
there we go. I mean, that one,
Yeah.
that was my first.
There,
I
yeah,
like
there
it
it
just
is.
fine.
2016-03.
That's the Toogies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, doing Booker's blind is fun. But we went to Justin's House of Bourbon yesterday and found the Booker's 10th there.
Again, if
Somebody, I'm not going to tell you who, because that would ruin the surprise. Somebody had a moment.
I
Oh,
did have
moment.
I did have a moment.
And I also had him, I saw him having the moment, and I
Yeah.
had a moment, and I was like, how much is that? I went around the corner and was like, how much is that
I
bottle?
was like, Chad,
She was like,
you're getting moment all over me.
it's 1800. So sorry, Chad.
Well, I mean, I've never laid eyes.
I've
even
never laid eyes.
on a 10th anniversary Booker's. I've seen the 25th and the 30, but a 10th. Come on, ridiculous.
See, he's having another moment.
I'm
He's having a moment.
I'm having a moment. Brent.
Brent, cheers
Uh,
to you 3 and Zoe. I'll
no.
just poured a little Stag Junior Batch 10. Keep up the great
Ooh,
content.
love 10.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
This is from Brent Hartwig, different Brent.
Yeah, different Brent. Well, the other one was Brian.
No, it was also Brent.
I think there was a Brent as well.
Oh, okay. Brent Harvey. Sorry about that. So many Brents. So many B
All of you.
names.
Cheers.
All the B names.
So I like this because it's still got proof. It's 117 proof. Sorry to get back on
No,
track.
no, yeah.
This is how we have to do it, though.
Oh,
You
yeah.
go off on a tangent and you got to steer your way back. So thank you for steering us back.
Sure. 170 proof, so still got heat, but it's got that a little bit of that dusty quality to it,
It does.
and it's kind of a caramel bomb.
It is.
The more I sip it, the more I'm like,
You could,
This is my favorite Elijah Craig.
you
Joseph's blend.
the Joseph
This one
split.
here. Drink me.
You buy some empty bottles, you fill it up with this, and you charge $100.
Well, I've kind of about that much left.
Oh,
That, it's not like I come across a 1997 12-year-old every day.
No. Yeah, you need to charge more than $100.
right, yeah.
Yeah, $250.
250.
About $250.
Brian and Guy Davis are like 1800 for Booker's 10th? Yeah, 1800. Which, okay, this place charges like secondary pricing, and they'll 100%
Yeah.
admit it up front. Like, we get a lot of stuff on consignment. It's basically secondary prices.
Yeah.
if anyone knows where they can get that for non-secondary prices, please email me.
Yeah.
It's bourbonnight@gmail.com.
Exactly.
Well, as
So-
long as we're making
Someone
requests, we've
Yeah.
all got requests.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like, and thank you, Sam. I'll get something in here, and we'll cowboy
Yes,
cheers you
I
in a
also
second.
need something.
It's like, yes, their prices are high on some things, but where else can you go and have that much of a selection of different things to choose from? It's like it is the one-stop shop of vintage whiskey.
We'll
So-
tell them what we did have a pour of.
Oh, we had a pour of, I believe it was 1959 Old Fitzgerald 100 proof.
Still tasted 100 proof.
It sure did. It had that vintage quality to it, that vintage funk, and it was delicious.
It was marvelous.
I loved it. They also have a tasting bar there, so you can get half-ounce pours of these things, which won't break the bank. And no, it was delicious.
This is just the perfect glass for drinking water.
Drink more water, right?
And rinsing out your Glencairn.
If you were to get one of these, where do you think you could find one?
If I had to guess, I'd say I'd get it at whiskyambitions.com.
That's right. You are correct. That
You trained him. What'd you do?
Is in fact where we got those. Whiskyambitions.com.
Jeez.
That's where I got my Drink More Bourbon Rocks glasses.
See,
Oh.
And
you
today,
mean
today I got a Four Roses Rocks glass.
Nice. So you went to Four Roses
I did.
today.
Went to Four
Very
Roses.
good. What are you looking for? This?
yeah?
Then I went to Wild Turkey.
Because we got some super
Didn't get
chats.
rain
Cheers.
down there either.
Oh, good. Yeah. How were you? You went to where'd you start out?
Started with Four Roses. Had
Yeah.
tasting there.
You did the
It was fine.
tasting?
Mm-hmm. And then went to Wild Turkey, which is not far.
Not
just
far at
down
all.
the street.
Literally a stone's throw.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
depending on how hard you can throw.
And my tour guide was the marvelous and exciting, and well, he's a hoot. His name's Bubba.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
79 years old. He's an old drill sergeant
Bubba.
from the Marines.
Did we get Robot Scott? He says he loves the summer
No,
hours.
we got Sam.
It's
go-
Scott.
Have we missed any chats?
Just that one.
No, we didn't do Sam.
We didn't do Sam.
Nope.
Sam.
So Sam says sipping on some Elijah Craig barrel proof A119.
Cheers.
Happy to hear it.
Cheers to
And
you.
thank you.
And then Robot Scott, which is
Lovingly named
such
by
a
me.
great
He is.
name.
What a
I've
great
seen
name.
Robot
Who did
Scott
that?
on all of the
Love the
chats.
summer hours. Oh wait,
Oh, that's right.
bad luck otherwise. Robot Scott, love the summer hours. Cheers.
We love you too, Robot Scott.
Bill Badger pointed out that you can go on a cruise for that Booker's price.
Mm-hmm.
Golf Whiskey, Uncork the Four Roses Small Batch Select. Hope you enjoyed it. Did you get to try that on your tasting today?
Well, I did, yeah.
You did get to try this Select. Interesting.
What used to be the yellow label,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and the single barrel,
Yep.
and the small batch,
Nice.
and the small batch select.
Very nice. All right.
So, hey,
Golf
thank you,
Whiskey.
Golf. Ben
Cheers.
says I bought a It's Bourbonnight Rocks glass and love it. Love the signed card too. That's a little special thing.
We do that,
Sign
you
it,
know.
Put it in there.
Oh, yeah, it was sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bubba was the name. Bubba was the name of my cellmate in 2013. Says Mike. Interesting stuff you find out in chat.
Cute.
Interesting stuff.
But you guys
So-
are BFFs.
What we're drinking on right now, because we said we went to Old Pepper yesterday. This is a 10-year, 117.4. So it's a little bit higher proof than any of the ones we had yesterday, actually.
Probably didn't cost as much as the one yesterday.
And it
either.
didn't.
Trev, I'm dying.
What?
Just, yeah, so we're taking a little trip back to yesterday when we tried 3 of these guys next to each other. I like this one. I like the one that, yeah, it's good, right? Just read the comment.
Yeah.
Read Trev's
I,
comment.
I tried to blind the samples.
He was like, let's do them blind.
And we're
Let's
like-
just mix
I
them
was
all
like,
up and try
there's-
them blind, and
we
then
usually-
we'll pick the best one.
Yeah,
But
there
then,
was,
we
there was
wouldn't
no
have known.
marking on the glass. So
Yeah,
we had
well,
no
I
way.
wasn't thinking ahead.
We usually put stickers on those, so
Yeah, Sarah was like,
I watched it. Like,
find the queen,
Find
find
the
the
queen.
queen,
Wait.
find the queen. Yeah, so we got that.
Well,
Monica-
I usually just put a blindfold on to try something blind.
There you go. Well,
Well, that's why sometimes on the live we'll do the,
oh yeah.
it's not as fun.
Apparently,
to watch,
Swan has this technique where he uses like an old lazy Susan, and he spins it,
Yeah.
and then he'll sample.
See, if I did that, I would spin it too fast, and they would go. Phew! Which happened once when I was like 7 at the dinner table.
Oh.
That was
Did
like-
you ruin Christmas?
It was funny. Everyone laughed.
funny,
And then I was like, laughter gets me attention. and
And
then,
he's been doing it ever since.
Yeah.
You are not the only one.
All right. See, there you go. It's my defense mechanism. It's my, it's a lot.
Monica requests that we please start adding Brazeau orthodontic stickers in our boxes.
Okay.
And packaging.
I've got so many stickers.
I would be happy.
Oh, people are speculating
happy to
on
do that.
Sarah with an H, which is always fun. We're getting there.
Could be. What's
I would say Joseph with an H, but well,
Jo-
the H is already
already
there.
there.
It's implied.
Joseph with an
Joseph
F.
with a Brazeau.
No, it would be Joey.
Joey.
I roll up my sleeves and show off the guns. How you doing?
Joey.
Hey, Monica. How you doing?
Wow. And it's Monica, so
She said
it's-
don't let go and drink.
don't let go and drink. It's true.
That's
It's true.
not true. I like to let go and drink. It makes it harder, more challenging.
Yeah. Hey, Stephen Sussman again. Cheers, Joseph. Hope you
Steven.
had a very memorable trip.
Hi, man. Thank you.
We tried to do all the fun things that we know of. We had the pizza at the Good Pizza Place. We went to this thing.
Mm-hmm.
We did the tasting.
Mm-hmm. We
did-
went to one of the best bourbon bars in Kentucky,
Hey, I
It was
forgot about that.
noise.
It
Yeah.
was nice.
BGT.
Bluegrass Tavern, lovingly known as BGT.
Yeah, Bluegrass Tavern.
Locals say BGT. If you were
BGT.
like, can I find Bluegrass Tavern? People are like,
We watched really bad
give
soccer.
me all your money. Real bad
really
soccer.
bad
Then
soccer.
we
But hey,
watched-
USA won.
And then we watched really bad cornhole.
Really bad cornhole.
Or was it just cornhole?
I think it was just
I
like
think
really
all-
funny.
I think
it was
cornhole's
just
kinda bad.
cornhole. Yeah.
We had fun.
Drunk 16-year-olds play cornhole, apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
Steven Jackson said, called it. I said Joey before he came on screen.
Oh. Hey,
And
our
James-
friend James Wolverton drinking some old Bardstown BIB, the
Nice.
bottled in bond. I don't have anything, so I'm going to have to go back to the old fashioned.
We also have TNT's Blues Corner in the house.
Hey,
Yay.
TNT. Cheers, James.
You know what's next on the merch? You need to actually have a bottle and bond or a BIB bib.
B.I.B. bib.
Baby's first bottled in bond bib.
That's right.
Something like
Baby's
that.
first bib. But it's bottled.
BIB. I like it. I'd wear that.
You should get it with your name on it though, like Sarah's first bib.
Bib.
But B.I.B.
I don't know who named Cornhole, but it's a thing.
He was from Ohio.
It's a thing.
Guaranteed.
Well,
Thank you, Peter.
what?
Nothing. Don't
Okay.
mind the compliments. Don't you look?
Oh, okay. It's true.
Who named that game
Trevor.
anyways?
Trevor.
So now what? What are we at?
Well,
53?
do you guys want to do a little bit of the 19 bookers
I do.
back to back?
I do.
What's a 19 booker?
2019-01.
01 and 02?
We have 01 and 02?
I've not had those.
All right, we're going to have to do a rinse then. Oh, I'm not even done with these. Okay. Goodbye.
Well, you can.
Nope,
You're allowed to
goodbye.
get more.
So what's this dead soldier thing floating around in this?
Oh, that is a
old-fashioned
Luxardo
That's
cherry.
a Luxardo cherry.
list?
Which
How
I
could you
don't.
just abandon it?
I don't enjoy them.
He lets me eat them, and that's why our relationship works.
Are you one of those maraschino cherry guys?
I'm a no cherry
Chad doesn't like
guys.
berries or cherries or any really, like most fruits. He likes
Oh.
bananas.
Chris says we need to introduce Joseph to the La Maison du Whisky.
Well, we can do
Ah,
that
oui, oui.
after this.
Yeah.
Right after this.
Right after this.
Well,
No,
you know,
it'll be off camera.
I am French. Actually, I'm Canadien de
Perhaps
Francais.
we'll put it on the Patreon lens for those of you who care.
Oh.
We shall see.
Hey, TNT Blues Corner, let us get something in our glasses here. Thank you for that.
He
super
says,
chat.
enjoying the last of Jefferson's Ocean Voyage 15 that we brought to the Keelan meetup last fall.
Oh.
Wow, that's been a minute.
Almost a year.
Almost a year. I wonder if we'll do that again this year. I think we've got some plans going. That's also on Patreon. Interesting.
Got some things
I've
brewing.
never had a Jefferson's I've liked.
What? I need to know which. Okay, we're going to solve that after this, too.
No. I started low bar. This was at the Grand Hotel. Took my wife there for her birthday. She had one of those monumental birthdays. Took her to the Grand Hotel for the
Good job on not
somewhere-
saying which one.
on the Somewhere in Time weekend. And they had like all the Jeffersons there. So I tried all the Jeffersons. and I disliked all the Jeffersons.
Wow. There you go.
Have you only ever had Ocean or just the Jeffersons? Or
There were 2 Oceans, and there was like a regular one that has Thomas Jefferson on it.
Probably
And
reserve.
there was, is it a Groff? Did they do a Groff?
not even the Graf.
Groff was like, yeah, it seemed a little too winey, and I'm not.
A little too wide.
And you like wine.
I'm not adverse to
He's a wine guy.
Yeah, and I'm not adverse to wine finished bourbons, but this one was. So.
Fair enough. Everyone to each their own.
Okay.
They just make so many, though. I feel like we can find one.
On your left will be the 2019-01, which is the Teresa's batch.
Joe Green requests a
Don't
bottle chug.
ask what Monica calls
Bottle chug?
this.
That's what they're doing now.
Bottle
It's-
chugs.
Chad,
I've
don't
heard
you
about
know,
this.
it's the new trend.
I've heard about this.
I pay $5 for them not to chug out of the bottle.
That's
Ask
true.
Clifton. I super chatted and
Oh
said,
man, we're
"Don't do that."
behind on the
No
super
bottle
chats.
chugs.
But don't do it.
No. We're not behind. Are we?
Yeah.
How many
So
behind?
is this on the left or on the right?
This
Which
will
is
be-
it supposed to be?
This one will be the right. This is the 02. So, is that your glass as well?
Oh, T and T.
The lipstick does seem to match.
There's no lipstick on there. Oh,
Oh,
well there you go. I hope you like that one.
all right.
Okay.
That one is the.
This is
Oh,
the
the
shiny
shiny barrel.
barrel batch.
Shiny
All right.
barrel batch.
So we're going back to T&T Blues Corner, I
No,
believe.
Yep. We don't need to go back, though.
Okay. What did you say?
I already read it.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah, then I had to
T&T's
shoot
Blues
him
Corner,
down.
which has a great YouTube channel here as well. Go check him out. For
And
some
then
Get Fiddle playing.
It's frozen. You froze it.
Well, just give it a second. There you go. So this is for T&T's Blues Corner. Thank you for that super chat.
Feeling
And-
bluesy already.
This one's for Randy.
Randy.
If you guys don't know what that's from, it's an Aziz Ansari stand-up, and you should watch it. I highly recommend.
Yes.
It says,
You should
hi.
go with a Christmas Story, Randy.
Oh,
You know, he hides under the cabinet, under the kitchen
I
sink.
don't remember that one. That's
Oh, Randy.
Randy.
Stop playing with your mashed potatoes.
So whiny, Randy.
So what does Randy say?
Hi, got a 2016 Booker's No,
No
Hard
Hard
times.
Times.
Gifted by a friend who owns a bar and doesn't like bourbon.
Why would you own a bar if you don't
Hey,
like bourbon?
Hey, fair enough.
Why
to your
would you call him a
benefit.
friend?
Right.
Randy benefits from this friend. He gets the Booker's.
Oh, noise.
Nice.
Cheers.
There you go.
Cheers.
Thank you for that.
All right. Oh, we're drinking.
Oh.
So this is 2019-01. Yeah, what does Monica call it?
Mm-mm.
You won't say.
Oh, I could say, but I'm not going to say.
I think it's opened up a lot.
A gentleman does not say.
Monica, I'm curious
No.
if you feel differently now about the 2019-01 now that yours has been
I-
open for a little bit.
I have never not liked the 2019-01. And in fact, I like it more now.
I like it more now. It's never been my favorite.
This is 125.9 proof. It's 6 years, 3 months, and a day. Again, this is Teresa's batch. What does Joseph Brazeau think about it?
Bye, Chris. Monica says she absolutely does like it better now. Good.
She's not changing its name, though.
I don't know. I don't.
I can't remember.
I find it pretty oak forward.
It is oaky.
I'm not getting the caramels.
See you, Jeff.
And I'm not getting the
getting
fruits that
in there
sometimes
too
you get. You know, any of the cherries. Not really getting the nutty either.
Do we need to hit the button?
I already did.
You
when
already
Joseph
did?
came.
Oh, you're so smart, Chad.
Mm-hmm. No, I think it completely drinks like a Booker's, just not the best Booker's.
Correct. I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more in the Knob Creek realm.
I would agree with
You
that.
would agree.
Because until I started drinking Booker's, I didn't like Knob Creek.
It
'Cause
feels
it
more
kinda
Knob
tasted like
Creeky to
this.
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't have the depth of a Booker's.
There you go.
Carl
Now-
says, "Okay, I guess I'll pour some Booker's." Yeah, you will.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
look, I'm drinking
Oh
more water.
man, though.
Drink more water.
Okay, so the thing is, like, love this 2019-01. The nose is great. Tastes good. Reminds me of a Knob Creek. That's fine. I like Knob Creek. It's just not a Booker's. It's not what I opened. The nose on this one, 2019-02, is like...
Wait, don't say it. I got...
Wait, don't say it. Let him.
Are we still on the 01?
No, we're on the O2.
Oh, because I got shortbread cookies on the 01.
Oh, okay.
Like Lorna Doones.
I got...
So this is the shiny barrel batch.
You know the popcorn you get in the tin? That's not normal popcorn. It's
Caramel corn?
Caramel corn. I got caramel corn.
Oh, I get caramel corn. You know what this reminds me of?
I get
Carl
oak, vanilla,
Ivy,
and caramel in all of them.
those whatever those macadamia nuts. They were Kona coffee coated macadamia nuts, and it didn't taste like coffee. It tasted like caramel corn. Caramel corn coated macadamia nuts, and this is what that reminds me of. That was in the Hawaii box from last week.
Hey,
You would
Greer-
need one because it was coffee.
It's true. I don't do the coffee. Greer said shiny is amazing. But yeah, I totally get that caramel
Caramel corn.
popcorn.
Yeah, I get more caramel. Maybe what's the popcorn that they just do with sugar? It's not caramel corn. It's the
Sugar popcorn?
no. They
Donuts? I don't know.
my daughter will be able to tell you. Dad, they cook it with sugar. You know that one? Yeah, that one.
Like a elephant's ear or a...
No. It's popcorn.
Okay.
I have no
but,
idea.
But they cook it with sugar.
Oh, kettle corn?
kettle corn.
Kettle
corn.
corn.
It's more kettle corny to me.
Okay. I can dig it.
I could get somewhere in between both of those.
Sure. Yeah. Joseph H. knew kettle corn.
Powdered sugar.
Everyone's like, kettle corn.
Why are we not drinking it yet?
The 2019-02 just doesn't have the finish of a Booker's.
I think it's much closer than the 2019-01.
Really?
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 Really? Yeah, I do.
Really?
Yeah, I really do.
No, it's got more personality.
I think the 2019-02 has more personality.
Yeah.
I think it's
one
more
is
in line with the...
pretty one note to me.
It's more... I think 2019-02 Shiny Barrel Batch is more in line with what a Booker's tastes like.
No.
Chad disagrees.
Sorry, you're wrong.
Are you the Booker's expert?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Anyone that has that kind of reaction to a 10th anniversary
Is the Booker's expert.
Yeah. No, it's just, it is one note. You are correct, sir.
So these are...
And it's...
Someone's asking how old. They don't age date them, but
They
they're
do.
They do.
This
They
one
do.
is
6 years.
Yeah, they're all
9
age
months,
dated.
Well, they're
something,
all
something.
6
Well,
years.
around 6 or 7
6
years.
years, 5
5
months, and a day.
But they're not like...
It's that extra
generally-
day that makes all the
They're not
difference.
generally age stated though. It's not like all like they're 7 years old. They're all like 6 to 7.
They're pretty specific. though.
These are
Yeah.
exactly 2 months different.
Huh.
This one is 2 months older than this one.
Anson wants to know, is Booker's worth the price? 5 question marks. In our opinion, yes, but we're kind of like Booker's fangirls.
2019.
That's what I said. I
We're
said
fangirls?
fangirls. You
Wow,
are.
Okay. 2019 is, so far, for me anyway, in my humble opinion, kind of been an off year. But historically, we have liked the 3 and 4 better.
03, 04.
Except Backyard Barbecue was an 02, I feel like.
It was alright.
Or was it an 01?
It was good.
And it was...
Anyways.
And it was... It wasn't the favorite, but it was like the most standout of the year.
So some
So
places...
you're not gonna like that that 01.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's just recent
That was
years.
awesome.
That's just recent
I'm
years.
like, yeah, well, I'll try to find something else.
Yeah.
Let's see. Some people would say that if you can find the Bookers, like some places like Costco have Bookers for like $60, that's worth it, not the 70 plus.
Interesting story. My first Bookers sat on the shelf at Costco for like a year. And I didn't think I would like it, so I let it sit. And then one day they scooched it over next to the Knob Creek and gave it a Knob Creek price. So it was like $32.
Wow.
So I said,
That Booker's
okay, fine.
Was worth it.
Dang, yeah.
That's this one right here.
All day.
That's a $32 Booker's.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think-
62 at Kroger.
I think like $65. Yeah, $70. I mean, because people will be like, well, I can get Elijah Craig Barrel Proof for $70. Oh, really? Can you go out and look at it on the shelf and point at it and buy it? Can you do that?
Usually not.
A
Usually
very
not,
wise
no.
person once said, see Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, buy Elijah Craig.
I like that.
Again, I can't tell you who that would spoil the
True.
surprise.
It's true.
Personally, I think Booker's is worth it.
I
I
do
would
too.
keep buying it. For my whole life, I'm going to be a Booker's person.
Wow,
Unless it just
it's-
really starts dropping off.
It's 80 in Michigan.
80? That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Okay,
But-
so if it's 80, maybe not. I
Eh,
don't know. I still really like
you
it.
want to know what it costs in Washington?
So here's the thing, though. This is at,
Yeah.
what, 125.9 proof for this one. So 130 proof. Normally, you can buy, for $80, you could buy 100 proof,
124.
120 proof, whatever. you're going to be able to,
Which
if you
one is
want,
more?
prove this down. It's going to last longer. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Like you can make this last longer
Yeah.
than a normal bottle of bourbon, and they sell other things that are not as good as Booker's for more money.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Booker's.
Swan
says
wants
yes.
to know about the 97 or the 2003. Those aren't opened. We have some old Bookers.
Is that the pale white
Why won't we
box?
open it?
Well, we will, just not right now.
Why won't we open it, Chad?
When your heart tells you.
My heart says no.
No, it doesn't. You are not listening to your heart.
I'm
You
not.
want him to have another moment?
Yeah.
No.
A different kind of
He's
moment?
gonna cry.
I'm not going to waste
All right.
that on
Sarah with an
Joseph
H is here.
Brazeau.
Hi.
Oh, please welcome Sarah with an H.
Hello.
Yeah.
Chaz?
I think you should buy Booker's. He's
don't
not
know.
there. I'm there.
Of these three, I kind of... Give me that Glencairn, if you would.
See, my tolerance
Yes.
is lower because I've
Oh,
been
I can tell you which one's best.
drinking this much
Yeah,
lately. So.
it's definitely that one.
Sadly, there's only that much left in existence.
That's real sad.
No, I was going to try
What?
the Toogies.
Oh, okay. I was thinking maybe.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to try that.
I'm
Take
trying-
two marginal Bookers.
You know what I really want to
yeah,
open?
yeah.
I really want to open our William Heaven Hill from what, 2016? The maroon label?
15.
15? It's like a cranberry colored label. Goes for, I don't know, like a couple $1,000s now?
I don't know, wouldn't say a couple thousand.
$1,000 now?
Probably.
Upwards of $1,000 now? I'm like, Chad, when we open that, he's like, a special occasion. I'm like, so our wedding night. But then I'm like, no, because we won't appreciate it. Then it'll be at the end of the night and we'll be drunk already.
Well,
If not drunk, you're going to be exhausted.
So I'm thinking
My wife and I,
1 year
we
anniversary.
didn't eat or drink or do anything at our wedding. By the time we got back to the hotel room, we crashed.
That's what everyone says, that you
That-
don't get to
Yep.
eat. Chad said, they're like, the caterer was like, well, we'll box you up a little thing because most couples don't get to eat because they're so busy. Chad
didn't.
said, I'm sorry, stop. I am eating.
Wait, Chad said that?
Chad was like, I'm eating. I don't care what happens. I'm eating. He's going to get a bodyguard. He's going to put that knight in front of him so
Yeah,
he
good
gets
luck.
to eat.
Every time you sit down with a plate of food in front of you, someone says, come, we need to get pictures. We need to get
and you know what I'm going to
pictures."
say? No. I'm going to say no. That's not
probably-
happening until this plate is gone. It's finished.
Just
gonna-
don't ever.
we'll work it out.
Just don't ever tell anybody that it's your day.
It's my day.
That's right.
No.
Not
See, what
your
we'll
day.
do is we'll get them to serve us our food in the kitchen. So we'll just be like, excuse me, I'm going to go to the restroom. We'll scarf our food down and come back out.
You've been deemed Joseph.
Joseph.
Chaz, Sarah with an H, and
And
Joseph.
Joseph.
That sounds sexy as hell.
Cheers to William.
Thank you, William.
Cheers, William.
He says, thanks for the later stream.
Oh, William Devilar.
It's
Now
nice.
that's a sexy name.
That
It
is.
is.
That's a nice name.
It's nice to finish the weekend with you guys. Cheers.
Cheers
Same.
to you.
You.
Same.
I also like drinking in the evening, not at 3 o'clock.
This blend of the
Yeah.
two?
No?
No.
You mixed them?
We'll put a little Toogie in there.
No, don't do it.
No, I know how good the Toogie is. This is
The Toogie will help it.
It's
Yeah.
much like Chelsea Clinton. This is the worst of both parents, not the best.
Oh, okay.
Swan?
Well, Swan says Swan will run. Chad is eating security detail, which is great.
All we really need is 15 minutes. But that is a valuable amount of time. Anyways, we'll talk about it later.
I mean, I'd like to enjoy it. I want to take 20.
You get 15.
Well,
And
My
a
question
20 with
is
the
how many
bathroom break.
pictures are you going to take on your wedding day?
0.
what? Pictures?
I don't know. We haven't talked about it yet.
Well, you know, he didn't take any pictures yesterday.
It's true.
I mean, he didn't haul around.
Sometimes
the
we can be in the
gear.
moment.
Yeah.
So I didn't recognize him because he didn't have
just-
the gear.
Where's the camera? It's not
Just
attached to
live,
his
man.
face.
Just live, you know?
Chad, you okay? Where's the camera?
Live in the moment.
Yeah,
Live in the now. That's what I always say.
We're gonna work on it. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
We have successfully tried everything that we wanted to try tonight.
we did, and you know what? I'm feeling like it's time for some off-camera tastings, if those are gonna happen at all.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I agree. There you go.
I'm just gonna keep twirling my hair like a little girl.
Allowed.
So
My mom said I can't drink after 12 midnight.
I do have to work
Oh, you're
now.
a gremlin? Well, that makes sense.
Thank you. I think
All
we
right.
got up to like 260 people today. So
Yeah, that's
that was
awesome.
nice.
And then Joe showed up and
No, we
Tanked it
maintained
and
dropped
actually a pretty
swiftly.
good number until now when we started talking about wedding stuff. People
There
don't
you
want to
go.
hear that.
no.
Now it's
Is there going to be
continuing
bourbon at the wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So see, we'll talk about bourbon
Yeah.
and things
Yeah.
will pick up.
We'll have to do a picture of
We
what all's
are
there.
curating our own bourbon bar. So.
Yeah, we're from our own collection, which
There
is
you go.
nice. It's gonna be fun. Oh,
That's
and it went back up.
nice.
Then it went back down.
See,
all right.
mention bourbon. Bourbon.
Bourbon.
Oh goodness, y'all.
Bourbon.
Thank you, Anson. That's a cool name as well. Cool. Well, you know what? That'll do it for us.
That will do it for me for sure.
Thanks to our special guest, Joseph Brazeau.
Thank you for having
Thank you,
me.
special guest.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Yeah. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
Okay. So I gotta make some room so I can mouse over here to the button. And until next time, you know what to do.
Drink more bourbon
Drink more bourbon. And
or water.
And water.